Because before, Terence has beard, right? A beard. And I said to Terence, stop that because you doubled, cut it because you doubled your age. Clean,
honey, you
clean.
can't. You don't stop a beard.
Cut it.
You shave a beard off. You don't say. You don't go into the barber and say, "Can you stop my beard, please?"
Yeah, because before Terence do that beard here, you know, and then because in our Facebook also somebody some of our Facebook friends says, Terence, you look on the beard, and Terence says, see, some said that I'm look on the beard and I'm good looking on the beard, and I said to Terence,
that was
you're
true,
not.
wasn't it?
I'm the one looking at you, so you clean that,
Well,
or else
other people used to look at me though, didn't they?
They said you look good on the beard, but it's not true.
It's not. Were they lying?
Yeah, I don't know. So I said to Terence, cut that, or else you will sleep downstairs.
Honey,
So
were we talking about somebody's problem?
Oh yeah, we'll go back to this problem.
We got onto your hair.
Because you said that you look young on your age.
Beard.
You look young on your age. That's why we come up on that. So I am one of your avid subscribers, and believe me, Terence, you look young on your age. I know it's nonsense problem, but hoping I can find solutions through through others' experience. My Filipino wife is a very good woman, and I'm one of the kind, and I'm very lucky guy. But we have a little problem because every time we make love, she parted. This is crazy, right?
So utot.
Yeah, utot. And if we did twice or thrice in the morning, that's too much. She parted every time she's in the climax. She's in climax. We never consulted it because my wife shy to discuss it. That's why I am grateful that your channel has advice section. Please help us, Vector.
Well, this is a difficult one, isn't it? Because we need to ask some questions. I mean, are they stinkers? Are they loud? I mean, is it right in the middle? Oh! Yeah, is it that? I mean, if it's loud, maybe it is very off-putting. And is it in the middle of her climax or yours? There's so much more to find out about this. But if it's a stinker, that's a tough one, you know. I mean, especially if you have an argument, she might hold your head under the bedclothes. Oh, boy. Well, what would you say, my dear?
I don't believe that.
What about holding the head under the bedclothes?
No, that fart every time they make love, that's unusual.
Well, yes, it is, but unless you're there, I mean, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? If you went to a professional counsellor, what would the counsellor do? Say, well, can you come along here and get together, and I'll listen and see if I can hear the fart or smell it.
You know, so I don't know if it's real or not, you know, but if it's real, sir, you know, all you need to do is simple. You buy an efficacent oil, you know, or any oil for stomach, you know, and before you make love, you know, put on her stomach some oil, you know, so that it will stop. Maybe it will stop because, like, for example, I grew up that once we got a stomach ache, Nanay put a gas, you know, like a liquid.
A gas?
Yeah, a gas.
Gas?
Yeah, for making fire, right?
Yeah,
From the
really?
gasoline station, right? Not
You
the,
mean
but the one that
gasoline?
Not gasoline, but the other one that
Kerosene?
yeah, kerosene gas. Yeah, Nanay, we put that because we don't have electricity. I grew up without electricity. So once we got a bad stomach, Nanay get that from that kerosene and then put in our stomach, you know? Or else, now, because before we don't have efficacent. You know?
You don't have what?
Efficacent oil. That's so expensive.
Efficacent.
Yeah.
That's a Filipino thing.
Yeah,
efficacent oil.
Yeah, so if you got that, efficacent oil or whatever kind, there's a lot of oil, there's kind of oil now. You put that on the stomach of your wife before you make love.
Well, and it stops you farting?
Oh, let's hope that's another remedy. You know, and then another one, maybe, you know, the reasons why also that there's always been, what do you call
gas.
that? Gas inside our stomach that makes us parted, utot, because too much wind, you know? Too much wind, that's true.
Well, that's That's probably beyond dispute.
You know, so
If you're farting, you've got too much.
that's
got
true,
too much
darling.
wind.
Too much wind coming inside you. That's true.
Honey, what about the wind that's coming out of them?
That's because the otot, the part, you know, the part is the wind that is over extra, you know, no more space. That's why they come back. It's like, remember, it's just like what in the track, right? Remember, there's some smoke coming out. What do you call that?
Oh, that's when you need new rings. You
There's a-
can't really ask his wife to have new rings put in.
I'm just giving an example that the wind coming out every time you run, the car has some tambutso,
and it
aso sa
fart
tambutso.
Yeah, it smoked.
Yeah, just like that. So it's just like, so you know maybe too much wind. So maybe you got electric fan that is in your feet, you know. So maybe you transfer the location on your electric fan that it will not hit on the butt or or something there, you know. So that's a second option. You look around that should be closed. You know, maybe that's the reasons why. You know, and another one, maybe your wife ate food that caused parting.
I was just thinking about that maybe it's diet.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not on the baked beans, is she? No, you said that she's Filipino, so she's not on the baked beans. What else do you...
Yeah, and another thing, you know.
No, let's finish that one first. What else can she eat?
Don't eat sweet potato, kamote.
Kamote.
Yeah, don't eat kamote.
I
Remember?
was going to say that.
Yeah, kamote is, I don't know, it's sweet. It's like sweet potato, you know. There's a yellow there's a white on that. Don't let your wife eat that, because every time I ate on that when I was a kid, always utot, you know. You always farted. So don't eat, and research in Google what are the food that cause utot.
Do you think that Google has advice on otot?
The English is parted.
Farting.
Yeah, parting, you know.
In the UK, we have a much nicer way of saying that. We call it trumping.
Trumpet?
Yes. No, trumping.
Yeah.
Like your mother would look around and say, "Did you just trump?" And you'd say, "No." Of course you would say, "No, Mom, it wasn't me."
You know, so that's my third advice. And my fourth advice, maybe just live on it, you know.
Just sleep on it.
Just live on it. Just be
on it.
using it, you know.
Be using it?
It gives you, it gives, what do you call that, and it makes you
Smell.
no, not that.
Well, it makes you stink, doesn't it? I mean,
inconvenient, no, makes you
Inconvenient.
Yeah, inconvenient. That
she
every
doesn't
time.
do this anywhere else, does she? I mean, you're not shopping or something, and you get to the cash register, and when the woman says that'll be $14, she goes, "Oh, here you are. 1, 2, 3, 11, 12." Who knows?
You know, so yeah, I don't know, but you know, if it's very very annoying, no, that's the word, annoying. Put some music that the sounds of the music is toot 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 toot, like that. And it's like Google,
What
go in
kind of
YouTube,
like
or a piano like toot toot toot
What
toot
sort
toot
of-
toot toot toot. So
like farting music.
yeah,
really.
so when your wife fart, it didn't disturb you, right?
You could have one of those little signature things, you know, where they go deep and dee. You could go, couldn't you?
Could be, but
What?
that's
Can I ask you something? What about the fan? Where would you put the fan?
maybe in the head or something that it will not direct to them, direct to her.
Well, if it doesn't direct to them,
But I
how
think-
will it
I
blow
think-
it away?
Yeah, but I think it's an
I think
American, so there is a what do you call that, aircon.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, so I
What
think
do you mean if in America? Do you think Americans are the only ones with air conditioning?
yeah, but America, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they got aircon because usually expat likes aircon, right? Because usually some of our subscribers is looking, is the pension house has an aircon, right? They inquire aircon.
The other thing is that if he went into competition, and when she started farting, if he farted as well, it's just a thought, you know. So it could be a whole symphony of farts, couldn't
Yeah,
it?
but it's only as what she said. It during their love making. So in other words, is or maybe sir,
What? Oh my God!
or maybe sir, you gonna change the day the time where you make love, right?
I guess, yeah.
Because possible the parting happens because it's been in the same time where you make, you know, for example, you make love 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Instead of 5 o'clock, you move it a little, maybe 6, right? Or maybe 7.
So
You
so
know?
she would, if that was the case, then if they normally made love at 5 o'clock and she farted then, and they made love at 6 or 4, it would either be pre-fart or post-fart.
You know, so
know?
maybe because remember sometimes remember when we poop, right? For example, if you poop in in that certain, for example, every morning, it's already your routine that you poop in the morning.
It's already what? darling?
Routine, right?
Oh, routine.
Routine.
I thought you said it was European.
Your routine that
Your
you poop
routine.
every morning and you poop every before you sleep, right? So it's just like our system, you know, the digestion, the digestion, the digestion, right? So maybe that one. So it's just the same with the digestion. So maybe you can move the time where you do that, you know.
So really, we're looking at training the body
Yeah, training the
To-
body.
to fart at a different time. Maybe if she went to the toilet beforehand, and he made a point of not listening because she'd be down there, maybe she'd be going and trying to get it all over and done with before she came up to make love. It's just a thought, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Well,
It's nonsense.
I hope in the meantime just get a good deodorant.
You know, or just,
Or
you know,
a spray,
there,
maybe.
I give you 4 or 5, you know, it's up to you what you're gonna do. And if it didn't affect yet, then maybe you need to do it also, you know.
What, he needs to do a fart as well.
Yeah, so they're balanced.
Yeah.
So again, I'm very sleepy now, so don't